guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're not. Today I wanted to do another collection video, this time of my completed pages in Hanna Karlzon books. Please bear with me. I'm not going to be filming here the entire time. I do need to switch to another location just because it's a little bit quieter. So bear with me there. But let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and I'm going to be doing these in the order in which I got them, not in the order that they were released. So the first book I got was Tales from the Forest Kingdom, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but some of the silver lining is rubbing off because it is a well-loved book. And this was the very first page I completed in this book. And I took heavy inspiration from, I think it was Barbara Color. I saw her do this page with a purple beetle, and I wanted to recreate it. This was also the first time I ever used Inktense and neocolor 2s. I did that in the background, and I used mark art pencils for everything else. And then this page I've done more recently. I used some Inkpad ink for the background and Prismacolor for everything else, and some Winsor & Newton gold ink. Oh, and some Pentel Sparkle Pop gel pen and glaze pen for the bottle and the little sparkles in here. I have this started with mark art pencils. I just need to come back in and finish it, and maybe I will do that soon. And this page, I really like how the background turned out. I used some Walmart watercolors, and I think it turned out really cool. I used mark art pencils for the bug and everything else. Yeah, I like this page. My only issue is it bled through really bad on the other side. And I know that's from the watercolors. It's not because of the paper. Just for whatever reason, these watercolors bleed through just about every type of paper that I've used them on. And this is good quality paper too. So yeah, I know it's an issue with the watercolors. Anyways. And this page, boy, was this a labor of love. This took quite a while, but I am super happy with how it turned out. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't have too much glare going on. But yeah, I used Inktense to base everything, neocolor 2 for the background, and Prismacolor pencil for everything else. And this took quite a while, but I am really happy with how it turned out. And this page is a work in progress. I'm actually working on this right now. I just sprayed it with some workable fixative because I noticed some of the pigment was coming off on my hand as I was coloring, but this is also a labor of love. It feels like it's taking forever, but I really like how it's turning out. The only thing I don't like is the neocolor 2 background. For whatever reason, I cannot get the hang of these no matter how hard I try. But yeah, I'm going to keep using them. I'm going to get the hang of them one day, but this is how it's turning out so far. But yeah, hopefully this will be done soon. And I think I have one more page. Yep. This page also was a more recent page. I used Inktense to base everything and Prismacolor pencil for on top of it. I probably should have done a neocolor 2 sky up here because yeah, the Inktense, I kind of got distracted, and you can see that line of where I started and stopped. So that's my only complaint about the page, but other than that, I think it turned out really good. And that's it for Tales of the Forest Kingdom. And the next book I got is Seasons. I have a lot of whips in here. I'm honestly not even sure if I have a completed page in here. I would say this is probably one of my least favorite books by her. Here I have this whip. I've used mark art pencils for this. And it's okay. I like how it's turned out so far, but I honestly just don't want to have to go in and color match everything again. That's one of the reasons why I haven't gone back and finished it. Here's another mark art work in progress. I have everything written down at least. I honestly just don't know what to do with the background, and that's been the main reason why I haven't finished this. Because I wanted to do some ink pad ink, but now that I've colored it, I can't do that without worrying about ruining the picture. So I'm going to have to think of something to do for the background. I know oh, here it is. I have one more whip. I started this spider. Again, this is mark art. As you can tell, I tend to not finish, even though I like the mark art pencils, I like them a lot. I just, for whatever reason, just don't tend to finish the pages that I start with them. Oh, and you know what? There is another, hold on one second. I actually have one more whip in here that I just remembered that I also used with mark art, and that is this one. This one's okay. I like the mushrooms and the blend that I chose for them and the flower as well, but these flowers down here and the leaves, I'm not a big fan of. My coloring style has definitely changed, so, and I need to color match the little house castle thing, and I'm not looking forward to doing that. But yeah, that is Seasons and Tales from the Forest Kingdom. And next we have Tales from the Witch's Cottage. Here I have a few completed pages. I actually really like how this one came out. I used Prismacolor pencils for just about everything except for some glitter gel and glaze, jelly roll glaze accents. And then I did an ink pad background, and I think it came out pretty good. I like the blend. It is a little splotchy, so I wish I would have gone in with a second coat. But this was one of the first attempts of using ink pad ink. Yeah, this was like my second or third attempt of using ink pad ink for a background. Oh, here is a recent page. As you can tell, I used neocolor 2s for the background because I don't I don't like the way it looks, but it's a background. Yeah, I just can't get the hang of it for some reason. But I used polychromos on everything else, and then I have some Pentel Sparkle Pop pens for some glitter accents. Oh, and this is King Art glitter gel pen. Yeah, there's that page. And then I have this page. This was done actually right after the first flower page that I showed you. I also did ink pad ink for the background. I wish I would have gone in again with the second coat just to deepen the colors. But then I used Prismacolor for everything else. I don't like this page because I don't think the teapot and teacup match the background. I think had I chosen a different color for either one of these, I think it would have looked a lot better. I like them individually. Like, I like the background and I like the teapot. I just wish they worked better together than they do. But yeah, there's that page. Oh, and this is a whip. Again, this is mark art pencils. I like how it's turning out. I just need to go back in and finish this. And one of the reasons I haven't is because I ran out of this purple paint that I was using for the background, and I have not been able to replace it yet. So I don't want to have to go in with a different purple and change it basically. So I'm hoping to find the same color paint soon so I can finish this. But yeah, I like it so far. I don't mind the colors. Maybe I could deepen up the shadows here on the apple a little bit more, but yeah, there's that page. Oh, and here's another whip. Again, I used Mark Art pencils for this one. I like it. It's okay. I wanted to do a ink background with this one, but because of all of these little small details, I didn't. It would just be so fiddly. So I am kind of stuck with not knowing on what to do with the background. But other than that, this is a pretty simple page, so it's partially finished. And I think that's it for this book. Yeah, that's it. And next I got Jewelry Box. And I know I have a few pages in here. This is a whip. I'm not sure why I haven't gone back and finished this. It'd be a pretty easy page to finish. Maybe I'll do that next. I've used Prismacolor and Inktense so far, and some glitter gel pen. But yeah, I like it so far. I think I could maybe do like a watercolor background. I think that'd be really pretty. Oh, and this one is a more recent one. I used chalk pastels for the background and Prismacolor for everything else. I'm not sure I like how my bugs turned out. I was kind of struggling. I knew I wanted to do like a dark brown here at the bottom for the little buggies. And I was trying to think of something other than yellow to go with it. So I chose this blue. Not sure that was the right choice. But my blackberries, I am very happy with. I think they turned out really nice. But yeah, there's that page. And this page I have started, I get very bored when there's lots of repetitiveness to a page. And as you can see, there's nothing but repetitiveness. So this is going to be a whip for a really long time, unfortunately. I think I was kind of ambitious with wanting to do this page. I probably should have saved it. Yeah, I probably should have saved it because I know this is just going to take me forever to finish. But hopefully it'll be worth it once it's done. This one is another Mark Art whip, of course. I like how it's turning out, I guess. I'm not necessarily a big fan of the color choices, but it's okay. And this is probably going to be a forever whip. I really, this was like my second attempt at using neocolor 2s. And I'm not a fan of how it turned out. And I tried adding some paint splatter to fix it, which I think it's helped a little bit. But as you can see, I did not use any masking fluid. So there's this huge glob that got onto the picture. And now I'm not sure if I'm ever going to finish it. But yeah, there's that page. And then I have this page. I used chalk pastels for the background and Prismacolor for everything else. I really, really, really like how the flowers turned out. I did take quite a bit of time on them. Yeah, I like the color combination a lot. And I also like how the slug turned out. I think it turned out pretty cute. And then I used some King Art glitter gel pen for the little things here in the middle of the flowers. As you can see, it's very glittery. But yeah, that is Jewelry Box. And lastly, I have Summer Nights. This is the most recent addition to my Hanna Karlzon collection. I don't have a completed page in here yet, but I do have a bunch of whips. I want this to be a project book, so I am going to be filming color alongs for every page, or reverse color alongs, I should say. But here I've started one. I've used Inktense for the flowers and leaves, and Prismacolor for the birds so far. And I have everything written down, luckily. Yeah. There's this one. And then this one, this is my first attempt at doing skin, which I don't think I've done terribly. It's an okay attempt. But yeah, that's my first attempt at skin. I just don't know really what to do with the birds, since this is a double page spread. But I kind of have an idea. I just need to go back in and finish it. And then here is another whip. Again, I will be filming a color along for this, so I just need to go in and finish it. The background is really what's keeping me from completing this page right now, because I don't know what to do with the background, and also because I've colored most of the foreground already. It's going to be kind of tricky. I really don't want to have to do a pencil background, but it's kind of looking like I might have to. And I think there's one more whip in here. Oh, besides this one. This one I just tested out my polychromos, because I had never used polychromos in a Hanna Karlzon book before. I actually did this before I did the purple one in the Witch's Cottage book. But I'm not, just because I was playing around, I wasn't trying to do this very seriously, but I'm not really a fan of how it turned out. I'm going to go in with Prismacolor for everything else here on this page, but yeah, going to have to try and fix that somehow. But I think there's one more in here. Yeah, this is one of my favorite books. Besides Daydreams, which I don't have, but I am going to be getting next. Okay, well, I guess that's it for Summer Nights. Thank you so much for watching, guys, if you made it this far, and please let me know in the comments which is your favorite page or which is your favorite whip. I would love to hear that from you guys. And if you want to see more collection videos, also let me know that in the comments too. I was thinking of maybe doing Johanna Basford next. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe and push that little bell. That way you can keep up with when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.